Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good afternoon. Praise to Allah for His compassion and mercy. We can be here together today for the closing ceremony of the Global Tourism Conference, GTC 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my gratitude to all invited guests, keynote speakers, presenters, and participants. It is with your presence that has made this conference possible, and thus making this closing ceremony a memorable one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with an ancient and classical story of the great Athenian Empire around 430 BC during the Peloponnesian War. After the disease passed through Libya, Ethiopia, and Egypt, it crossed the Athenian walls as the Spartans laid siege. 2/3 of the population died. The symptoms included fever, thirst, bloody throat and tongue, red skin, and lesions. The disease, suspected to have been typhoid fever in the modern day, weakened the Athenians greatly and was a significant factor in their defeat by the Spartans. The Black Death, around 1347 AD, was responsible for the death of 1/3 of the world population. Entering through Sicily when the disease sufferers arrived in the port of Messina, it spread throughout Europe rapidly. England and France were so crippled by the plague, both called a truce to their war. The British feudal system collapsed when the plague changed economic outlook and demographics. Populations in Greenland wiped out. Vikings lost the strength to wage battle against native populations, and their exploration of North America halted. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be defeated again in this war against the virus. Not because we couldn't see their lot, but we as a human race far capable to stick together, be and work together, because our determination is far greater. Today we overcome our fear by having this conference online, something years ago people would say such a witless and foolish ideas. I truly believe that apart from your yearly target to have a good numbers of original publications in the cited journal, or otherwise you'll be on watch list, of course, your research work, professional consultations, public services, and presenting a paper in a conference such like this, you optimize this opportunity to really look for solutions, a real practical solutions for the government, industry players, and finally to ordinary person on the street. I'm sincerely honored being here that Terengganu has been selected to host this conference organized by the Faculty of Business, Economic and Social Development, Universiti Malaysia Terengganu, UMT. The theme, Tourism, Innovation and Digitalization, a new way in redesigning tourism landscape, is well suited with what the industry urgently needed now. This theme focuses on the topical issues relating to tourism industry, impact of novel coronavirus to tourism businesses and companies, and seeks academic inputs to reinforce business sustainability and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are confronted with a crisis like no other. COVID-19 has disrupted our social and economic order at lightning speed and on a scale that we have not seen in living memory. The virus is causing tragic loss of life, and the lockdown needed to fight it has affected billions of people. What was normal previously is no longer the norm. But above all, we will not allow ourselves to be dormant, passive, or unproductive in facing all the hindrances. Allow me to recall the journey of our tourism sector before and after this pandemic. In 2019, the World Tourism Organization has ranked Malaysia as 14th in terms of tourist arrivals and 23rd in terms of tourism spending. We have also received the world's best healthcare award by International Living. We are also very pleased with the success of maintaining the achievements as the world's #1 Muslim-friendly destination, starting from 2015 until 2019 by the Mastercard Crescent Rating Global Muslim Travel Index. Indeed, our country's tourism industry has enjoyed glorious moments. However, ladies and gentlemen, global tourism suffered its worst years in record in 2020, with international arrivals dropping at 74%. The tourism industry worldwide has borne the brunt of this impact up until today and has witnessed a significant decline in the number of tourists. Starting from year 2020 until today, Malaysia witnessed a massive drop in international tourist arrival. This resulted in negative growth as compared to the previous year. All of tourism-related economic activities, such as accommodations, transportation, shopping, food and beverage, and event organization, had to be proactively and innovatively adapted to ensure the viability of the industry. Companies cannot operate with the mindset business as usual. Innovation is thus a key factor to effectively support financial and operation sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, digitalization is to revolutionize the tourism industry and global travel experiences, and with today's advanced technology, smart collaboration and partnership are the way forward. We can reconnect and engage with our friends across the world through this digital platform so as to leverage the entire business-to-business spectrum of the tourism industry. Therefore, virtual events are now becoming the new normals in the wake of COVID-19 without any border limitation. The pandemic has shown us that tourism, along with other sectors, can quickly grow digitally. Data shows that we have jumped forward 5 years, and the greatest opportunity in tourism is to build back better, always through digitalization and smart use of data. I believe we will rise again more prevalent than before. The Terengganu state government is also keen and venturing into digitalization. We want to advance into this area and see the importance of it, which is even more prevalent now more than ever. I can say that the pandemic has acted as a sort of catalyst for digitalization. And in a short amount of time, we have had to adapt to doing digital transactions, such as having online meetings, and all sorts of things, such as shopping, and of course, window shopping. This shows that we are able to move things to digital mode, not just the science fiction in the Star Wars or Star Trek. Believe me, my dear ladies and gentlemen, we can adapt to any shortcomings or hurdles, provided we stick together and believe in ourselves. We will be more resilient in the years to come. Last year, the state government has launched the Terengganu Smart Digital Government Master Plan, which is focused on building a sustainable digital environment where all and any transaction can be made digitally. However, I do understand that moving into this direction will not be easy and quick. As Professor Alan Brown of the University of Exeter mentioned, digital transformation requires redesign and re-engineering on every level: people, process, technology, and governance. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope the inputs and outputs obtained through various studies and presented during this conference would shed some light and bring fresh and inventive solutions on the issues and challenges, as well as silver lining related to the tourism industry that contribute to the three pillars of sustainability: economic, social, and environment. Finally, I would like to express my deep appreciation to all the participants and wishing the future prosperity of all the participants in the Global Tourism Conference, GTC 2021. Thank you.